merry meet. So, my Witch's Roots box came in the mail. And this month it was, I always open mine first. I just open it and get into it. I can't wait. So, and then I show it later. It's been sitting on my table for a couple of days. And I do have the, I believe, I don't know if they have 2 or 3 tiers, but I have the least expensive of the tiers. I have to be very careful with my money, and I only do get 1 box a month. Some of you may or may not know, I'm refurbishing an old camper. It's 32 by 8 feet, and I'm going to be living in that in my property. So everything I've accumulated since I burst out of my other camper 7 years ago and grew into this big household with all this stuff, now I'm going back down. It's like a cycle. Going back down to my minimalistic ways, and I'm only getting 1 box a month. I do want to keep this box. It is the Witch's Roots. It's kind of a base, sort of a treasure box that comes once a month with a subscription by the Witch's Moon. Anyway, this month, the month of July, it's, you know, we've just had the summer solstice, what, June 20th, I think it was, the longest day of the year. Everything's bursting out of the earth. So yeah, so this month is all about opening doors. Yeah, action, movement, doing things, creating things, making things come to be, putting a plan into motion. Very cool, very awesome. So anyway, we got 3 pieces of art, and one is lemongrass. Lemons, as I mean, you could just imagine the lemon is, you know, this thing that's bursting with flavor, right? And the aroma is so intense, and it just sort of electrifies your whole mouth and your senses and your olfactory senses, and it just makes things start going. Your mouth almost waters at the thought, and your jaws, because it's just so flavorful. That's lemon. So lemongrass, if you've never grown it or had it fresh, it smells just like a lemon. So it's an amazing herb to work with. And that's what they sent this month for opening doors, was a nice little pouch of lemongrass and some beautiful artwork. Y'all, I don't have any nails. I'm sorry, I'm all natural. Like I said, I've been working on a camper. Okay, we have our Seal of Solomon. This is the 3rd Pentacle of Mercury this month. So, oh, and don't want to forget the artist's name. I believe it's A. Alden. What's his name? A.E. Alden. The artwork and the writing by A.E. Alden. So, okay, so we have our second one, and then we have a little information card about the triquetra. It's hard to say, triquetra. I believe I'm pronouncing that right, which is very Celtic, and it's this lovely trinket in a beautiful gold-colored bag. Little satin, shiny, yellowish gold bag. Represents the sun, the action, the movement, and then we have the triquetra. Isn't that cute? A beautiful little Celtic wind chime. The bell. Can't you just see that summoning fairies? Ah, awesome. Beautiful colors, gold and green. Very pretty. That's just absolutely lovely. And then they put in Palo Santos or holy wood, which you use like for blessings, cleansings. Just, you can use it for centering. You can, just like you would sage, any sacred aromatic tool, sort of like white sage, is Palo Santos. I recently found some at Five Below right before the pandemic. I was so surprised to see Palo Santos wood at Five Below. That was crazy. Okay, this month I got another dropper, which is good because last month they sent me a dropper and I can't find it. I think my cat found it and put it in her secret stash. So I got a dropper because I got oil. And y'all, I pronounce her name Anya. She's the Celtic goddess of, oh my gosh, love, fertility. She's the queen of fairies. She makes things happen. She's the goddess of action. She's at the height of summer, midsummer, when the land is so fruitful. She's a goddess, yes. You know, she travels. She can go to the universe and back to the earth, and universe and back to the earth. But she so loves the earth. I believe the story is that she had relations with mortal men, and therefore she's the queen of fairies. So her father was a monster or half monster, I don't know, something. I'm not real up on Anye, but I just know she's the action goddess and the goddess of summer and midsummer, and the queen of fairies. And everything about her is brilliant and vibrant. I believe she's also the goddess of the sun and the moon. So anyway, their oil this month has a sweetness to it. It's grapefruit and bergamot, and I believe it's in unfractionated coconut oil, I believe is their base. I don't know what it is fractionated coconut oil. It's for external use only, and you know, I have the hardest time holding on to their candles and their oils because I have 2 daughters, and if they see these things, they ask for these things. Well, they don't ask, but they certainly hint strongly that they really, really like them. So I'm lucky to hold on to these. I need to just get them their box, but I can only afford 1 box a month. So anyway, as always, look at the color. It's so pretty and bright and sun-like and bursting and lemony and actiony, and it's great. And you can, of course, unroll and put your thoughts, your intentions, your wishes, your herbs, your oils, your flower petals, your whatever, or not at all, just leave it as is and burn it that way. So there's your mini spell candle. Ooh, we got a stone. We got a trinket and a stone. I'm so thrilled. Look at this. I don't know what they call it, but I've always called these stones ocho. They are the perfect grounding stone. Oh my God, it's so grounded. It's kind of shaped like a heart. It's got gold streaks in it, sort of like amber waves of grain. It's sort of clear. It's very reflective and just feels so good in my hand. It feels so amazing. And I had a favorite stone that I called an ocho, and I went on a crazy trip from California back to Kansas on a bus. Took 3 days met this amazing, diverse group of people, and we became very, very close. And couple of the younger, well, all the younger people really were into rocks and crystals and gemstones. And I ended up giving one of the young men my favorite grounding stone. I don't regret it, or maybe a little, but it was just such a giving time, and we all exchanged stuff, and I wanted whatever I gave away to be special, and it was. And look what came back to me. Not my exact one, but pretty doggone close. I did buy another one, but it's round and it seems to fit in this crook palm of my hand. And this one can just about go anywhere, and it feels amazing. Yeah, I know, I get excited over rocks. My husband's like, you're excited over rocks. It's not rocks. They're not rocks. They're crystals and gemstones. And then we got, I think it's lemongrass incense. 2, 4, 6, looks like 8, I'm guessing. I'm gonna light one of these right now. Oh yeah, amazing. Gonna keep my subscription. Very happy with this month's. Is that everything? Very, very happy with it again this month. You get the incense, 2 cute little bags, the triquetra. Hope I'm saying that right. I just feel like it's gonna be so bohemian in my camper, isn't it? It's so bohemian. I mean, it's Celtic, but it's so bohemian. I love it. Oh, it's probably gonna be like my doorbell or something. A new grounding stone. Yes. Oh, I forget what they call it. It doesn't matter to me. It's an ocho grounding stone. 1/4 ounce. I'm guessing. Oh, an 1/8, maybe an 1/8 of lemongrass, dried lemongrass. Palo Santos, a very bright, vibrant yellow mini spell candle, the Probably an awakening oil, I would imagine, if it's for Anya. Don't see what they call it. Oh, maybe it's up here. Don't know. I can't find my oil. Oh, Anya Ritual Body Oil. Brilliant Irish goddess of summer and bright blessings. Well, anyway, I'll read it later, but I'm sure it's for action, causing things to be. So, okay, and then they gave me a dropper and the 3 beautiful pieces of artwork. This one and this one. No glare. Okay, guys. Brightest blessings.